Hi everyone, it's Robin and I'm here with Evil Client. We're starting this tutorial with Vinyl Powder My Nose, number 136. This is a really nice, this is 2 coats, but it's still kind of like streaky. I'm going to be doing a rendition of the clown on the movie It. It was one of my highest requested designs for Halloween thus far. So I'm going to do a special design of it. And I am starting my tutorial with yellow, black, and white, brown, and red. And that's all. Those are all acrylic paints bought at the craft store for 99 cents a bottle, Apple Barrel or Folk Art. Okay, let's get going. So I'm going to mix the two. I'm going to try and mix on here for you guys, but I'm going to mix a gray, a medium gray, and I'm going to start. So this is a blown out mask of Stephen King's clown. It's artistic and it is more, it's not going to be the perfect clown mask. I don't want to do just a regular It mask because you guys know that's not how I roll. So while the paint is wet, that is when I'm going to start adding in the darks. So this side of the nail is going to be dark. So I'll be using a lot of dark grays. And push in the eyeball and the nose. Like this, the eyebrow. And then it's going to be like this would be the head. See, and you have to kind of like sketch out in your mind where the eyes and stuff are going to go so that you have room, and then how big everything else is going to be later. So this is going to be a smaller. I can move the nose down a little, make it bigger. That goes like this. Oops. Oh, okay, I got it. Then I'm going to make the mouth. The mouth is huge, so this will all move again probably. Now we have to imagine that Evil Client's nails are so tiny. This is just a nail glue. That's how small it is. So like I'm working on such a small canvas. So if you guys are having a problem, do it on a thumb to begin with, and then work your way down. Practice that way. So I'm going to get my dimensions by using the mouth first, because that is what I want to look huge. It's going to have to look huge, which means everything else is going to have to be minuscule, which means I go back over like this, cover my eyes, make sure this is all blacked out. I'm still working in darks here. The dark hits the mouth. Okay. So yeah, I can't do a portrait with a dog. It's not going to happen. Okay, so there's this. Black, 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 black. Then I'm going to put, okay. So the teeth, here we go. The teeth are a little bit brown and black and white mixed together in this really funky, nasty green gray. I add a little bit of yellow too. But it'll just help me keep my space so I know what I'm painting. And the teeth in this are so elongated. And like that. And then they're going to go down to here. So see, I have to make the mouth even bigger. But I wanted to show you something that was more artistic so that you guys can get an idea of how I place. This. Okay, so I might have to do it even smaller. Okay, that'll be a holder for the chin. Chin. Okay. And we will do black here. I need to start, okay, I gotta go with the mouth. So I'm doing the red and the black for the mouth. It's so important to get the areas that you need out so that you can you know that you're not going to have a weird looking face. I mean, you know, I want this to be terrifying. So it's not going to look terrifying if half of it's knocked off. There's that. It's going to turn to black. There's that. Okay, then I have to do the nose. It goes right above. So I'm going to use the black and red mixture for the nose. And it's going to go here. Okay, now his eye is going to push in right here. I was pretty close. Right on. Hey, I must have done a portrait or two in my life. Okay. Oh, God, that's so scary. Okay. I just enlarged my photo I'm using. Okay. Boom. This is like technically like my skeleton, if you will. So now I can put in all his little teeth. Now it's what's translatable. You don't have to do a lot of the extras of making it perfect, because what you need to do is you need to get it to look like the It Clown without doing a lot of extra work. So let me show you. I'm going to do the lights now. Push some lights in. I think in my the frequently asked playlist, I have a how to paint faces tutorial, and I think it would be helpful. But you kind of work back and forth with lights and darks while you're getting the facial structure in, and then you can put the details in later if you want to. So I'm going to do some light gray. And go in. Okay, that needs to go all the way up. Okay, here we go. Okay, dark gray. You guys are probably all thinking, oh God, Robin, just go. But I gotta think. I gotta think. I don't want to do this twice. And then we're gonna go into the top part. And then go down in. If you see the angle of my brush, I'm just dotting in straight lines to the side, and then going and using the tip of my brush, and I need to do just the little tiny dots as it gets tinier and tinier. As I need to go more perfect, my brush goes up and down, whereas when I need to I go sideways. Okay, here we go. This is a light gray. And it hits all along the nose, all the way, oops, all the way. And then it goes out, under the eye, and then it just kind of floats out. I just realized by looking at these little eyes that I'm crazy, but that's okay. That's okay, because crazy makes great nails, so whatever. Someone has to do it. True. Okay, so there's this. This is still dark gray, but I think you guys can start to see his face coming into spectrum. Okay, there we go. And we go up. And what I love about this painting so much is that it's all oil painted, like an oil painting. So you start to mash that red out. Boom. Ha. It's already badass, and I haven't even started it. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Okay, hold on. Sorry, evil client. Okay, here we go.
Why are you sorry, me?
Because I'm stupid. So, okay, so let's see. There's the light. And I dare everybody to tag C&D World with this design, because I use C&D as my background polish, and I would like for them to see what I do. I don't know if they know. So, You guys are just the crazy people to show them. At C&D World. Dare ya. There's this. Okay, so now I'm going to go in. Bloop, 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 bloop. Do, 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 do. Da, 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 da. At Fashion Week, while I was painting, like, people don't see me paint normally. Like, only my clients see me paint. And they don't realize how fast I paint, and they don't realize how crazy I paint. And what they all said to me, that what was different about me being there than other artists, that they have guest artists and stuff, is that the whole time that I'm painting, I'm moving like a crazy person, where everybody else is like real still and going like real steady, and I'm just like listening to rap music. I'm just like bobbing my head and painting, and it's very difficult for me to stop and share this, because my instinct is to move while I paint, and it cracked everybody up, because if I have the ability to move and paint at the same time, forget it. It's on. Thought I'd share that. Fun fact.
It is a fun fact.
It is.
And I remember because I've seen you do it without being on film.
I know. Before we filmed, when I used to listen to music and paint, it used to be my happy place. Okay. Okay, I gotta see up close. And I might do a second one of these. Please leave a comment in the section below, and I will do like a beginner's guide to it if you want to see a easy one, because I found a few easy tutorials for this, but you know, Evil Client and I can't do anything easy for Halloween. You gotta have the hard clown. But this is a fun clown, and she's gonna have a great time showing these nails off. So there's that. Okay, now I can go back in with the lips because I know they fit. Now, okay, so just so you guys know, now that I have it all fit, and I know that I have all my dimensions correct, now it's easy. Like the sizing is just getting the damn thing centered, and then once it's centered and on, now it's just having patience and practice. You mess up and mess up and mess up until finally you get it, and you mess up less. And that's what I can teach you. If I teach you that as you're beginning to learn portraits, that's the most important, is that you got to get the size down first, and then you practice in patience once you get the size down. And charge for your portraits, please, girls. Please charge for them. You charge by the 15 minutes if you have to, or charge by the hour, or charge, you know, but get paid if you're doing all this extra work, please. Otherwise, we're never going to make any money as a team. Please, no. Because there's only a few people on earth that do this for fun. And so get paid if this is what you want to do. I think the first 10 years I did portraits, I did them for free because I loved to do them, and I loved the way that people love them. And now that I'm getting ready to, like, retirement age, I wish that I would have capitalized more on that. So you guys, the nail art has changed so much in my day between then and now. So that's what I say unto you with my old person wisdom. So I'm doing two brown dots, do gray dots like that. And then I'm going to use this gray right here and fill in that eye. And the other eye, I'm going to, oh my God, this eye is so gross. Okay. Now, the next ones are going to make the difference. It's going to make or break this design. Now I have Evil Client hold my thing. Okay. Here we go. I'm going to zoom in. Okay. This is where you have to learn to hold your breath while you paint. So I'm going to go with a brown and gold mixture because his eyes are like that of a goldy green color. They're kind of like this rotten color. So there is gold and green and black mixed together, and they're like this. Then there's like, oh, there's like one dot of it over here. Just a dot, just to show that there's an assumption of an eyeball. This same gross color goes over the teeth, so I'm going to mix that with water and really thin it down, and it's going to go over the teeth like this, and it's just going to rotten them up a little bit and give the illusion that they are tan. Then I'm going to use black. Okay, this is pure black. Now I'm going into pure blacks and pure whites. The pure black is going to be a dot for his pupil. Okay. His other pupil is going to show true black. His eyebrow and his highest shadow is going to be true black. And this is like not even showing in the painting. It's just like kind of coming out. So I'm going to fix that to where it's all just going to be black in the background. You're going to say, oh, I get it. Okay. And then it goes kind of like a triangle here. Can you take a breath? Go up towards the nose. And put in his eyebrow. And it is a very strangely drawn eyebrow. Like that. Through like that. I love my job. My job is awesome. Okay, here we go. Who else loves to do this? I don't know. I don't know. Okay, let's see. I know some of y'all do. These are just white dots to highlight the teeth, because you want to make sure that they show, but they just need to translate as teeth. And if you get a couple highlights lower without touching the red, then that makes the mouth look more opened, bigger. Just a few dots. If that. Okay, so now that I had a hot flash, Eva client like totally keyed me into it. So here we go. Let me, okay, so I've topped it with a matte top coat. Now I'm going to highlight again and just bring in all of the white that I missed last time, because when you top coat it, then you get to see a little bit all of your imperfections and where you did well, and then you want to highlight all of where you did well and kind of cover up your imperfections and keep going. But see how much that one just brought it all out? That's because before I top coated it, I couldn't see it, and now I can. So now I'm just making a real thin white. And I wish these nails were a little bit longer, but they're not. So I'm showing you that you can do it on shorter. I mean, it is what it is. You know that. That's why. Yeah, okay, so I could go and get the perfect model, the perfect nail size and everything like that. But the truth is that people don't have perfect nail sizes, and nail artists like to paint, and this is what sometimes you get a whole bunch of different kinds of clients' nails, so you gotta learn it all. Okay, here's this. Okay, so I'm gonna go in, there's like little wrinkles on the nose area right here, and then he has two little warts on his face, and I don't know if they're represented in the show, I didn't see it, but I'm gonna represent them on the nail. So I'm gonna cover those two gray dots I made and put them into like warts or whatever he has. He's so lovely. Thank you. I don't know how I'm going to edit this, and I don't know what I'm going to keep and what I'm not going to keep and stuff, but this is all assumed. So none of this is necessary. Like, you can do it however which way you want to. I'm doing it like this as a way to like bridge the two. It's going to be like oil paint and blood and art. So it's going to be like that. Okay, Now, I don't know exactly what I'm going to do on these yet, except for that I know that I'm going to do checkerboard. So I'm going to do the checkerboards from a clown's collar, kind of, but I'm using sepias, so I'm going to, like, use brown and then line out like this. Okay, then I'm going to do, like, the brown, color in. And this is just around the design, just a little bit, giving it the illusion of this really creepy clown checkers. Alright, so I think I'm ready for another layer here. Okay, so with pure black, I'm going to touch in the nails. So there's a few pictures of the clown online that has perfect stiletto nails, which I thought funny, because they don't even look like they were, like, changed at all from the tips we get. He looked like he had perfectly placed black tips, so I was like, well, I'll put some perfectly placed black tips on his fingers. So there's his demon hand, and then there's some blood with some checkerboard. So the bloods are all dark, so I'm going to highlight the blood with pure red. Come on, Rob. There we go. Pure red. I'm going to just go in and highlight it so it looks like blood, and then I'm going to go in and highlight that with the dark pink so that it looks like 3D blood, and it will just give it a better, more nicer appearance, I guess. Not so over the top creepy. Well, that's not true. These are over the top creepy. I'm going to add a little bit of blood to the tips of these nails just to give it some loveliness. There's it. It's done in blood. I have part of the balloon here, and the balloon seems to be a very special part. I don't watch movies a lot, and especially, like, not long ones because I'm busy, but that's it. Put some more checkerboards in here. I have them outlined in brown, but I can put black in anywhere just to add to the continuity of the design. There is just, I'm going to leave it. If I did add anything to it, it would just be a few blood splatters. You know, just blood and, you know, just splattering. I don't know. This one stays. Okay, and here is the end result of the It Nails by Stephen King. So these are probably going to be in my top 10. You will find them in my horror film playlist and in my scary and dark playlist. They're not going to be in my traditional Halloween playlist. That's more for fun and easier designs. This is going to be probably one of my hardest designs that I've done on film, but hopefully you guys will try it and show me. If you show me, please show me on Instagram by tagging me at Robin Moses Nail Art. As always, I would love for you to subscribe for new nail art every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Buy brushes or my new prints of my artwork at robinmosesnailart.com, and I will see you back with more. Everybody have a great night, and let me show you the thumbs. Boom! That is just fantastic. So anyways, I'll have pictures up on my blog. Please share the pictures on my blog, share them with everybody, and get the word out so that new artists can learn all the way up to the top level. See you back with more. Everyone say bye.
Bye.
Bye.